Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Zach Adams, the general manager with Bjelin. Zach, how you doing?
Doing great, Kemp. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. We were both in Chicago this week at NeoCon, and you won a Best of NeoCon award in the hard surface flooring category. It was a silver award. Let's get to that in just a minute. I introduced you as being with Bjelin. Some people still in this country might be confused. There was a little bit of a reorg on branding, and you and I actually did a video at Surfaces where you explained a little bit more. Moving forward, the Bjelin represents the brand for products, and the Woodura hardwood category falls under that, right?
That's correct. Earlier this year, we finalized a merger between two sister companies. They all fell underneath the Pravano Holding Company. But we are using the Valinga innovation side to represent innovation, and then all manufactured products, we're going to start to use the Bjelin brand. You'll see it in a lot of our advertisements, how we position the products and things like that. But really first quarter of next year, with any existing offerings that we have out in the field, you'll start to see the changes with our branding in the field as well.
One of the things you said at Surfaces is this technology that you have with Woodura has been reversing the trend. We've been watching hardwood flooring lose share, and this technology that won this award is a performance enhancement. You use heat and pressure to improve the product's durability, and I guess that was recognized by the judges at NeoCon, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really exciting. Obviously, we won the award for Best Hard Surface for natural products. I think one of the key things there is natural products. I mean, you kind of mentioned it, Kemp. On the wood side of it, in the commercial segment, you've seen the share of market for wood diminish over the last 30 or 40 years. That's because other options that have more performance traits, better price structures kind of snuck in there. Hence, like rigid core vinyls and things have kind of filled that void. But I've always been a big advocate of wood in the sense that even when you look at rigid core vinyls today or laminates or whatever you might see within the industry that have filled that void, 90% of them still continue to have a wood visual. So designers and people within that space never moved away from wood as a design. They just simply didn't have the right vehicle to take it to market and put it into these commercial spaces that were medium to heavy. So they had to search for other options. But now we're able to bring them back to wood with this new product, which is the hardened wood product, where to your point, Kemp, we've created a process that increased the performance of the material threefold. So now where wood couldn't traditionally go into commercial spaces, it now can with confidence. It fits the price point that most people are looking for to get into their projects, has a very high-end look. You don't have to deal with pattern repeats. So it's been highly successful, very well received within the market so far, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, it even has a Class 33 rating, right? Tell us about that.
Yes, I mean, that was something that we definitely pushed for. We have two different channels that we go to market currently. We do have a residential retail product that has the same benefits, hardwood, and it continues to still perform well, but that has a Class 31 and below, really meant for the residential side. And then on our commercial products, we've achieved a Class 33 durability rating, which allows it to go into both medium and heavy. So I don't believe there's any other wood out there on the market that fits into our price point that can meet these type of demands, can perform the way it has. At NeoCon, we have a great install actually down with Momentum on the third floor. I didn't even know we had it. And I went down. It's been down for 2 years, and it still looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, Momentum Textiles is a company that Paul Cleary went to recently. So I did go in that space and saw that installation. It looked great. Designers love the wood look, and this gives them an option of using the real product.
Yeah, the great thing about it, even the colorways in today's environment, designers are definitely moving towards the lighter saturated wood. You probably almost use the term Scandinavian type colors, and most people in the industry understand what that means. The colorways that we've presented and brought to market have been a big win, which is great. And then you add in the fact that, once again, we've created a performance story. We've created a price story that allows it to go into certain installations. Be able to get those installed onto a project in the single digit per square foot for material space, that's pretty much unheard of. We have 3 different grades that we can work in. We can work in the nature grade. We can actually work in a select. And then we can also get into rustic, but we primarily stay within the nature and select. Because the wood that we actually source from, I don't know if a lot of people know this, we are Europe's largest European white oak provider between furniture and flooring. We actually own the vertical all the way down to the forest where we source from. And the forests that we source from are actually based in Croatia. So all of the requirements that we normally have that you have to always adhere to with wood, Lacey Act requirements, understanding where the wood comes from, working with reputable suppliers and so forth, we meet all of those requirements, which also gives people kind of peace of mind that it is manufactured in Europe. All the materials, including the core, come out of Europe. The design community, we've launched the commercial product roughly 6 months ago. They've been extremely excited about it. We've already had several large projects come off. The multi-family side of the business has been our mainstay out of the gate. Really been well received because once again, they were looking for a product, particularly in those type of spaces, that is natural, because at the end of the day, homeowners and consumers are used to that. We've all dealt in rigid core products with different vinyls, and we understand what the benefits that brings to the table, which there are many. But at the end of the day, when you're looking for particularly living spaces or high-end spaces, the look of wood is king. So it's been well received, and we're very happy about it, Kemp.
And the three species that you offer is walnut, ash, and European white oak, right?
Yeah, so we do offer three species, the walnut, the ash, the European white oak. Walnut is a very interesting one because it's normally a soft wood that typically doesn't get used much, but it's beautiful. And then the ash is great because of the select grade that we have on the ash. It gives a very clean look, as well as our oaks on our select that we have for our oaks. Very clean visual.
All right. Well, congratulations on winning this award. And I believe this was your first year to exhibit at NeoCon, right?
It was our first year. Very excited about it. We're already making plans for next year, how to come back a little bit more engaged. This was kind of putting our toe in the water, so to speak. Surprisingly, those of you that walked the NeoCon show, I bet you realized something very similar that I saw. Other than us, I did not see a great deal of wood presence. So once again, we're kind of filling that void that I think is out there, and we're very excited about that.
Okay, Zach, it's good to talk to you again. Been talking to Zach Adams, the general manager with Bjelin, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorValley.net.